Hello, happy evening. The sun is going down, which means it is time to get freaky and weird in the studio. Ooh, look at that Ableton Live. Whoop, 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 whoop. So I'm going to break down part of my process for producing my song backwards. If you don't already know what it sounds like, here it is. I am looking to the stars, trying to read these cards. This song all started with a phrase, which is, tonight I did it backwards, had my sweet before my meat. My baby, he cheated before we even got to meet. And I wrote that and I was like, this is dope. So I took it to the piano. And then I heard this, I just started playing on the keys and I came up with... You get the idea. So then I start singing the phrase over that piano riff. Tonight I did it backwards, had my sweet before my meat. My baby, he cheated before we even got to meet. Now fast forward 6 months, I finished the song on the piano, performing it at some open mics. And I really love performing at open mics, but I'm like, this song, this concept, it needs a hard beat. So I get into the computer, spend a couple hours working on the song, and this is the first thing that I come up with. Tonight I did it backwards, had my sweet before my meat. And it was kind of hard because that's not the hard beat that I wanted. And I put time into it and I was like, wow, I suck. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a sucky producer. That's what was going through my head. But the secret to not sucking is not quitting. So I tried again. Piano is in the new beat. I'm just throwing a bunch of drum stuff over there, trying to figure something that sounds cool. Everything sounds horrible. But then I found a little something that caught my attention. This drum loop here. And I liked how it sounded on the piano. So I decided to chop it up, play with it, and this is what it turned into. So my first tip is recreate things. Don't be afraid to start something over and feel like you're wasting what you just did and you're wasting time. It's a process. It's an experiment. Making music is an experiment. We don't know what it's going to sound like until we try something. I took this drum beat, added a bass line, pretty simple bass line, the same bass notes that are in the piano part. The piano wasn't fitting, so I was just adding random instruments to it until I found this bell mallet sound that I really liked. I can show you right here. Here's the mallet on its own. And here it is with the rest of the beat. So Nikki Sounds here made that hard beat that she wanted. But she still had to do vocals. So I started singing it, did, my typical double up a track. Whew, but it was still not working. It wasn't enough. And I didn't know what to do. But then I learned that when it comes to professional produced song, vocal produce the heck out of it. That's all I gotta say is layer, layer, layer. Try new harmonies, try different ad-libs, try different dubs. Get as many layers in there as you can until you feel it sounding full. I doubled this so much up, you guys. There's a dry, 2 wets. Look at all these hook doubles. And then I go into actual dubbing of words, and then the ad-libs, and then the doubles, and then the harmonies of the dubs, and then the hook harmonies, and then we go down all these layers of hook harmonies and hook dubs. There was so much going on. It may not all have been necessary, but I was just playing with it, and I fell in love with it. So here's how it sounded when I had all my layers together for my chorus. And when I made it, you guys, I honestly thought it was just such fire. And I was so in love with it. And it's not perfect by any means, but it was producing this song was a huge turning point for me as a producer, and really feeling like I created a song how I wanted it in my head, and I gave it the professional production it needed. Vocal production takes a lot of work. Making beats takes a lot of work. Don't be afraid if things don't come together right away. It takes time. So in conclusion, every song's different. There's no set of rules for making a song, but put time into it, put work into it, explore what you're feeling, explore your heart. I know this is super not technical advice, but it's something that'll make you a better producer and artist in the long run. So unfiltered, no BS. Just make what you want to make and keep doing it.